But I still have a lot of fun with this game. Again, pretty frustrating because of the jumping and all that. But I certainly do love me some Wardener. Happy to recommend it. PlayStation 2, we can talk about Maximo, Ghosts and Glory. Now, when this game kind of came out, in the magazines and all that, they were basically saying it was the PlayStation 2 updated version of Ghosts and Goblins. And I do love me some Ghosts and Goblins. And you hear a little bit of that with the music in the background. But, I mean, the more I played this game, the more I'm like, well, it's less like, I mean, it's more like inspired by Ghosts and Goblins, but it's still kind of in the Ghosts and Goblins universe, if that makes sense. Because it's not very Ghosts and Goblins-like, outside of the fact that it is very Ghosts and Goblins-like. I know that makes zero sense, but it makes all the sense to me. Like, when I think of Ghosts and Goblins, I think of this great action platformer, 2D. You pick up the different weapons, you can pick up, the different suits of armor and all that. And this is a little like that, but as a 3D platformer. And so many games at the time, especially for the PlayStation 2, were these kind of action 3D platformers. So there's like, hey, well, if we're gonna make a 3D platformer, let's just make one, but let's make it be Ghosts and Goblins. Let's do that. And I was like, all right, let's do that. And I'm glad they did. There's a couple of them on here. This is the first one. The second one's great too, though.